everyone, HollywoodBigBoss here, and I just wanted to go over some notes for this weekend's Duelists Sans Frontières joint event between the Pontiac Duelist League, Only Heritage Duelist League, and Knights of Iowa, which will feature myself defending the World Championship against Pontiac Duelist League's #1 contender, Savile, Only Heritage Duelist League's #1 contender, Red Mist, and the Knights of Iowa #1 contender, Ren Hakusho. In addition, we have a few other duels on the card. The World Tag Team Champions, Team Totally Straight, Burial 117, and Jedi Ninja shall be defending their Tag Team Championships against Mantis and Ren, reuniting a tag team combination from the Knights of Iowa. We will also be seeing a non-title appearance of Team Totally Straight against myself and Red Mist. Last but not least, depending on the winner of the world title match, we are going to see a hardcore unification match between Jedi Ninja and Ren Hakusho. Now please note that this will only occur if Ren does not win the world championship, because in that instance that hardcore title will be vacated and then its subsequent contender and only being awarded the title. And just a brief list of topics I wanted to touch. The day that we're having the event, we're also signing the new Duelists Sans Frontières charter. We will also be having all of our members start to sign brand new DSF contracts. Now, unlike the other contracts before where the majority owner would sign, the individual territory owner of the duelist will sign along with their requested member. But this charter will replace the previous revision, and it shall be signed by myself, Kayla Draga, Mantis, the Executioner, and Red Mist. We are having a rule set update as of April 1st. So all changes will take effect April 1st. They will not affect this event or any events until April 1st. So even if there's an event on March 31st, it won't affect anything until the following day. Extreme Elimination 23. Everything's pretty much locked and loaded to go. If Burial 117 and Jedi Ninja, Team Totally Straight, manage to retain, they'll be going into this duel as World Tag Team Champions. If not, then Mantis and Ren will be going in instead, and then we'll move Savile around, or however that needs to be taken care of, obviously. I also want to address a rumor which has been flying around and everything at this time. Many people have been wondering why we haven't showcased really the hardcore title or the NW 2.0 title on camera. Well, the reason for that is we have two completely brand new belts coming to us. We'll have a new hardcore championship, which will be coming first, and then a new NW 2.0 title. The hardcore championship is pretty similar to the old one, but it's going to have a custom design featured on it as well. And the NW 2.0 National Championship will be a completely brand new custom design belt. But I'll get more into that later as the projects get finished, come in, all that good stuff. Next order of business, I wanted to state publicly for the record, Punished Raven has been fired from Duelists Sans Frontières. Now, I wanted to go into a little bit of detail. As of 2012, Punished Raven was fired from the Pontiac Duelist League, but he was not blacklisted or placed on the universal ban for DSF's territories. He was allowed to be a part of Only Heritage Duelist League at the behest of his father, American Outlaw, and I was fine as long as he didn't do anything that was detrimental to Only Heritage or DSF as a whole. Now, unfortunately, there were several incidents that occurred while he was a member of Only Heritage Duelist League, which led to his termination. His most recent one and final one was shortly after his father's passing. There was an incident, which I will not go into details with, that happened 3 weeks afterwards, and he is permanently banned from all DSF events. He will never be used again. This is final. He's done for good. Next order of business, Spiffy Wheeler, as many people know, was replaced in the Extreme Elimination 23 by D. Long. Spiffy is under indefinite suspension. This is not a length of time that I personally have determined. It was set by the family member who he is currently with and everything. So it's not something that I will determine when's up. It'll be their decision because of the severity of what happened. I'm not going to go into any details. I'm well aware of what's going on, and more will be addressed later if need be, but until now, please respect our family's privacy, and yeah. And then I guess under the final part, we are going to have the visual history of the Duelists Sans Frontières Duel Monsters World Championship up very, very soon. I only require photos from 2 more people, Red Mist and Twitchy. As soon as those pictures are taken, the visual history will be done. It will have pictures of every world championship, every world title holder, from Root Beer Guy in 2008 all the way to present date when the video is released. Next order of business, the video will discuss the Pontiac Duelist League Championship and its acquisition, but unfortunately we don't have any pictures of any people from back then. It wasn't really that important of a thing. So, yeah, it's only going to cover the World Championship holders of the title. Anything before June 11, 2008, unfortunately, will not be involved in it. But it will feature every world champion. Well, I think that's about it on my end. We will probably be having an executive video with myself, Red Mist, KLR Dragon, and the others in it as well sometime later this week after the event. But I just wanted to address a couple things, get them off my table and everything that needed to be said. Anyway, this is HollywoodBigBoss, 55% majority owner of Duelists Sans Frontières, signing off.